Hey, Mrs. That's High Flava. Of course, as soon as I went live now, there's a bunch of commotion upstairs from the kids. But why? 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 When I'm not even on the screen, I don't understand. Is it just because you have to be the first one to do it? I don't get it. I do make other people hydrate. I do it. But that would not be the first thing on my mind while they're not even on the camera. What? No, you can't have all my flicking chickens. The dueling needles got for me. Where are the rest of my flicking chicken? Hi, Jeans Genie. Internet came on shortly after I ended oh my gosh. After I ended yesterday. Today, I don't know what day it is. What's going on up there? All of a sudden, we're very, very animated. No running in the house. Anyway. I'm trying something out, and we are streaming to live space and to Twitch. Bork, 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 bork.
Chicken attack!
How come I just ran 3 minutes of ads. It says 21 seconds. But then it also says that there's 3 minutes of ads playing at 2 minutes. I don't understand. This tool that they're giving us. Or, no, you are supposed to still... Wait, what time is it? Have you not gone to bed yet? I won't harass you. It's your weekend. Classified. All right, I can't tell what's going on or if we have ads or not. It's fine. Classified, huh? And everybody's going nuts now. I'm telling you, it was nice and quiet. The Finn and Ramona were doing a Lego set and everybody was chilling. And now they're running up and down and the dog is barking. Anyway. Hi. Okay, I'm not, hey, I'm not in charge of you. You know? You do what you want to do, and you're very, like, I've made this point before. You're very responsible, when you have work the next day. All right, how's the music volume? Because I don't have headphones on, so if it's too low or too high, please just let me know. Now I don't remember what I was doing here. I think this is C6. And we need C5. How's everybody doing? Hi, Mirror. Well, we had to cut it short earlier because my internet, I figured out somebody had somehow unplugged the router and the modem. Probably the puppy was back there or something. Where the power bar is upstairs. And it wasn't coming back on, so I just went ahead and raided Lambo. And then I got to hang out for a little while with Mirror earlier, and I did a bunch of laundry. And that's my dryer. Pet butt, a likely suspect, yes. Thank you, C-3PO's distant cousin or R2-D2's brother-in-law or whoever for getting that from the throne. I appreciate you. So funny. That goes like that. Yeah. Then you're going to have to look for it and make him help you if he took it. Right. Okay, so tell him I said he needs to look for it. Help you look for it. No, Don't whine at me. Don't whine at me. This is not how we get what we want. We've been talking about this. You're going straight to like, and people don't want to hear that. Thank you for using a calmer tone. I just told you that I said for you to go tell him that he needs to help you find it if he lost it. Oh, he took it from you? Okay, well then tell him he needs to give it back. They've only been home for one extra day. I don't know what's going on and why everybody is so feisty. There are tears. I'll be back.
Everybody grab it. Just do it. I don't care that there's stuff in it. I'm gonna take a shower later anyways. Come here. Dump it over my head. Ah! Oh my god, that's so cool.
Well, no one was.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Are you clearing my... Raz... I think Raz was just clearing my,
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, hun.
You know that you can fire?
I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? Is the question. And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. Oh no.
We're talking about you. Are you there? Hello?
Me versus the last person. Ooh.
Yes, 9.40.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! So this is a game to you guys, huh? You think this is all just fun and games? There's people out here with reputations at stake as Stream Raiders partners. I need to see every single one of you out there with at least 6 units. I want to see everybody placing 69 units apiece in this battle. I want 420 units on this battlefield. Stat! You heard what I said. I'm not saying it again.
See, subs get snapped.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Everything's fine. She's okay. If they're my kids, they're gonna kid a lot. And that's normal. Does this go like this? Oh, well, first of all, I think this piece is on here wrong. Thank you, Miro. To go like that. Yep. Yep. And then this goes here. And this is C15 and B7. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. There was a choice of colors. I actually really liked the plain black one, but... Where's 15? Oh, right here. Hello. I already pulled it out of there. Getting very worried for a second. I was like, I don't have another C15. And which one? B7. This is like the hand part. No, it didn't say Twitch purple. It is pretty close. It's very close to the color of this hoodie. Okay, that goes right in there. Like so. That's the little hand. And then this goes like this. Did I put this other hand on here backwards? Well, I can always turn the hands around later. I mean, they look, you know, like mirrored otherwise. So that would, you know, make sense. I just can't tell if, I think this, yeah, this is probably like the shoulder, like this. Oh, wait. How come this side doesn't do that? Oh, it does. Okay. I got worried again for a second. I was like, I messed something up. I didn't. I don't think. It's nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking, chat. What's everybody's plans for the rest of their weekend? Hi, Darby Lou. And if you're on live space watching us, you should come follow on Twitch. Fritz. Hello, Fritz. Welcome back for 21 months. See, I cannot figure out, I'm telling you, I cannot figure out. My Stream Element stuff is so messed up. I just need to start over from scratch and just do everything on Mix It Up. What are you up to tonight? It was nice to see you over on Fairy's channel. C24. Oh, wow. And it's not behaving. Oh, I'm so sorry. C27. I mean, I doubt that I could be of much help, but... Okay, so let's, before we get too far, I need to make sure I keep these. Oh, it'll be pretty easy to figure that out. Which one's which here? I just heard Ramona upstairs go, "You're in violation of section 7, 8, 9, 10, 11." This is the new app you've been building on stream. Collects messages from 5 different... Oh, cool. So, like, but you're talking about, like, DMs? Are you talking about like, or like comments? Moni! I don't know, baby. You put it away. Thank you for adjusting your tone and then turning right around and going "Ah!" at me. Comments to share on screen as an overlay. Well, so are you talking about like, okay. So now my understanding was that they were like there was some confusion about whether or not something like this would be allowed with the new multi-streaming rules. Right? Twitter, Mastodon, Twitch chat, YouTube chat, custom websites, Discord. You can get data from all of them concurrently. It's not showing all of chat, just grabbing and showing select messages. And the whole rules thing is out of the window because the Twitch CEO has had streams with chat from all services. So like here, I didn't do a YouTube live tonight. I just did live space and Twitch. I can stream to Twitch, YouTube, and live space currently. I don't have whatever you need to have. I don't like these colors at all. Oh, chat background opacity. Message background opacity. Quick, spam the chat. Where's Conan when you need him? It's not very big. The text is not very big. And I have almost no control over it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about having chat on the screen. I really don't. It's so tiny right now. Thank you again, Miro, for the gift sub for Fritz. I did not properly acknowledge that. And Fritz, that's 21 months for you. And I appreciate you, friend, just for being in here. That sounds cool, Fritz. I'd be interested to learn more about what you're doing with that app. Hi, Petey. I hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I mean, there's that. Yeah, I'm not 100% decided yay or nay on having chat on screen. I might end up doing it. Well, live space VODs are not going to have chat. I see you over there talking on live space too. Miro. Now, the thing is, it's not showing the live space chat on the combined chat where I'm supposed to have. Weird. Okay, let me see if there's a setting I missed or something. Settings. Chat settings. Yeah, it's not showing live space chat in this chat for restream. Huh. Yes, I am just 12. Just 12 followers from 100 over on live space, and it should trigger an alert. C33. Yeah, that's frustrating though, because now I have to have 2 separate chats open. Oh, I took that out again because I'm waiting for them to get going here with stream elements. I want to get rid of stream elements too. Hopefully they do some integrations with Mix It Up. C33. C33 and C28. Right. So like right now, if I want to keep up, I have to look over there. I have to look over here. I guess I could pop this chat out. I could pop out the live space chat. I was just hoping to have it all on one. Nobody's very chatty over there right now. I think most of you, if anybody's over there watching, they're also watching over here on Twitch. These I think are the exact same, so it doesn't matter which one I grab from here. You're using this for the event you're hosting for work next week. 40 plus hours of content over 3 days live streamed to Twitch. And you're expecting thousands of viewers. So are you going to be live for that? And if you need people to test it, Fritz, just say the word. Because I'm going to be streaming to like Twitch, Live Space, and YouTube maybe. I might not always stream to all of those. You personally won't be live because you're the executive producer. Ooh. That is really a big deal. That's awesome. That's very cool. That's very cool. That sounds like a really important tool, and they just came out with the news that you could multi-stream. It just told me I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. You have a team of 40 people working for you? Holy cow. You're on the company account, Visual Studio. We can do a shout out for that. Is that where people can watch that? Oh, Ghost, you got robbed. You got robbed, Ghost. I'm sorry, Ghost. Oh, man, Ghost. Call the DA. Rip. Rip Ghost's bit balance. I'm sorry, friend.
Ooh, 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 ay,
Is that
yo.
Conan? Oh, it was Flava. I love you. You dork. There's a new bits redeem. I'm not sure how I feel about telling you about it. I jokingly said, actually I did set it up, but that I would do 69 seconds of Mochi Gate on repeat. Thank you for the lurk, Ghost. 69 seconds of Mochi Gate on repeat for 69 subs. And then I was like, well, that's kind of unreasonable. So I made something for 669 bits. And it's terrible. But you guys are probably going to love it. It didn't take me that long either. Some of those redeems take me a while. 26. But I did that while we were after I got kicked off the internet today. Your first time getting new, I still need to do your new command. I asked about a test. You ran a stress test for the NFL kickoff game, and that's online if you'd like Yeah, sure. Is it a YouTube video? Please feel free to link it. You have a sub badge, Fritz, and you're... Oh, yeah, it's not in there. But it's... Yes, I can update that. I'll do that now before I forget. It's 669 bits. It's not very long, but it is very embarrassing. So... It was really good.
Ooh.
I hope that was worth it, Ghost. I hope you feel that that was worth it. Puffles, I love you, Puffles. I love you. Nobody's getting a freebie of that one. That one does not come with freebies. It's not my fault that I was enjoying my sushi and I didn't think it is my fault. I didn't think to put thank you for the biddies, Ghost. I didn't think to put you said you were gonna go lurk. The realization, I'm like, oh my God, that just happened while I was live. No flipping way. And also, there was melted mochi ice cream, not all over my keyboard, but enough so that I had to pull off like 8 keys of my keyboard and clean it. Oh my God. So embarrassing. The things I do for you guys. Did you post that link? Fritz? Not trying to change the subject or anything. Boy, howdy. This goes here or here? Yeah, it goes like that. I put that together in Runway in like, I don't know. Wait. Well, I'm having a hard time with this one. For some reason. Oh, well, there's a little thing right in the middle of that that can't slide into there. Oh, do I have it upside down? I sure as heck do. It's pretty easy to think that they both look about the same. Anyways, thank you guys for buying me sushi. Thank you for helping me unlock that reward. And I told everybody if we got that DoorDash coupon unlocked, I would go ahead and order lunch for myself that day. So many parts. Yes, a lot of parts to put together. This is, look. Easy clap. You're over there trying to use Twitch emotes on live space. We did this the other day. And now what are we doing? We did all of this. And we're on this page. And then there will be all of this. Now you're lurking? Oh, I see. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Well, we won't know if we won't know if we like it unless we see it. Oh my god. Stream Elements is jacked up right now, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Come on, Stream Elements. Wake up!
Ooh.
You should have gotten TTS for that. Through, TTS Monster. Then I see everybody using Tangia. I'm like, oh, so there's another thing. I can't keep up. Your account has been connected to Stream Elements.
Ooh.
That TTS is supposed to come through Stream Elements. Oh boy. Nothing like having to troubleshoot in the middle of a stream. Yeah, there is a talk of them definitely trying to, you know, improve that. It's a very small team. Another thing I'd like to see over there is for the captions that I'm using to be able to be displayed on screen over there. Okay. So I thought you just all you had to do was put it through Stream Elements. And you were supposed to be all set up, but it's not coming through. Here, what if I need to refresh this? Refresh this. Unpause or unmute the queue in Stream Alerts setting. Filter. Yeah, honey. Tips, bits, and resubs. I have them all in here as enabled. But like, and none of the doubling up is coming through either. So Stream Elements must just be struggling. C23. What do you need help with, Ramona? Oh no. Honey, where do you remember where you put it when you took it off the table, sweetie pie? She's doing her keychain diamond art. She really loves it. Okay, well, it's probably in the kitchen somewhere, right? Why am I the only person in this house that can ever find anything?
Ooh, ayo.
Don't you tell him about it. For some reason, TTS is not working, Pix. Actually, that's important information for a moderator. C32. But this is something else. But we're not. It's fine. Moni, yeah, I can come help you. Just give me a second, baby. How you doing tonight, friend? No! Puffles, darn you. Listen, Puffles. Fine. Fine. It was really good. I'm out of here!
Ooh, ayo.
met up and hung out with Duo. That's so cool. Yeah, she's pitching a fit because she can't find it. This thing that she was working on earlier. But then I go upstairs and there's a bunch of Legos, a Lego set that she opened and started doing and didn't finish. And I said, well, I'm not helping you find the diamond art until the Lego gets put away, because that's a thing that happens in our house all the time. And Mama has a hard time with it too. So we're trying to get better at that. And you need to put all these Legos away. And she's like stomping and whining and crying. I don't know what to say to her. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry you can't find your thing that you put away earlier and I don't know where you put it. And I looked around all the places where it should be and I don't see it anywhere. Why has today been so hard? The kids. Some days are just hard. And I feel bad. I don't want her to be upset. I told her, I said, I don't want you to be upset. Hi, crafting bunny. Anyway. And then she's just standing there while I'm looking for it. And I'm like, okay, helping you is different from doing it for you. And I am happy to help you, but doing it for you is different from helping you. So if you're just going to stand there while I look for it, well, that's not really fair. The hardest part is raising them to be like independent and do stuff for themselves. Oh, like this. That's so cool that you got to meet Duo Pix. I'm sure he is like a really awesome, you know, he seems very genuine. I would not be surprised by what you said. Aw. That's so awesome. I know you guys have known each other for a while, haven't you? Did I do this part already? Maybe not. C 30, 31, and 29. Almost 3 years, 2.5-ish. Wow. Are you all recovered from your birthday shenanigans now, Pix? What's next, Pix? You have anything? We got to figure out when we're going to do the cross stitch. I am so bad at this stuff. I'm really bad at collaborating because I'm really bad at schedules. Well, all the more reason to be on top of your scheduling and have like a planner, paper or digital. And I just have struggled so hard all my life.
Ayo.
Flava did that earlier and I thought it was you. Conan. What's up, Conan? Yeah, baby squirrel. I'm sorry, honey. baby girl, you know that, haven't I told you before, and you know I'm right, that when you are anxious and worked up, it's harder to find things, and it will be easier if you relax and just look around for it. Can you think about where you were when you were cleaning it up and where you went right after? You know how to do that, to retrace your steps. Yeah. It's going, Conan. Ramona is having a hard time finding. Thank you for the heads up about the ads on Twitch. Ramona is having a hard time because she can't find something that she was working on earlier. Remember, mommy said, okay, let's clean this up and put it away. Did you look underneath of the towel on the table? Oh, I guess that wasn't there. Ramona, honey. Easy does it. Did you put it away in a drawer somewhere? Okay. Did you put it... Because I'm trying to help you. Uh-huh. I'm sorry that you don't feel like I'm helping. Hi, Epoch. Wait, what? What do you mean, Puffles? Epoch, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Craft class is here on a field trip. Maddie, welcome in. Ghosty Rider. Epoch, thank you for the raid. Thanks for choosing me for your raid target. I really appreciate that. How was your stream? Tell me about it. Ramona, I'm sorry. I already looked for it, baby. I don't know what to tell you. She's really upset because she can't find something in her house. Oh, Moni. All right, guys. I hate to do this right after you raided. Let's do the raid video at least first. I'm gonna need to take a break. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. Ah! We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh? What? She doing so hard! There's people out here with reputations at stake. She is so crabby right now. Are you tired? It's only 7:45. Do you need to go to bed? I love you. It's okay. Sometimes I'm crabby and I need to go to bed early. I'm a mom of 3 and I work from home and I'm with them on my own a lot. And I know you guys understand. So I'm going to step away and take care of her because she is having a very hard time. We have ads coming pretty soon anyhow. So we'll go ahead and take our ad break. Thank you so much, Epoch. I'm sorry. This is how far we've gotten. This is, if you want to know which one I'm building, ! Model. And no, I know, but I really appreciate you. And I know you understand. Epoch is a parent. I know you totally understand. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling too hot. I hope that that changes. But just very quickly before I go help her, I'm 9.5. I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. A very, 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 very bold restaurant coworker gave me this nickname 20 years ago. Thankfully for said coworker, I have an excellent sense of humor and the nickname stuck, unlike the top half of my finger. Mostly I do makers and crafting here. This model was picked for me by a charity teammate, the Jang, who does a lot of Gundam and brick building on his stream. I said that if we hit a certain amount, I would build a Gundam on stream, and he picked this, and I've actually watched the show, The Witch from Mercury, and that is... Yes, Bart! Such excitement. This is the kit right here that I am putting together, and it's pretty cool, and the show is pretty cool, actually. I've been enjoying it. We do have the Crunchyroll promo if you've ever thought about, signing up for Crunchyroll Mega Fan Premium. If you gift 2 subs, so basically if you buy a new sub for yourself, if you're not already subbed, and or gift 2 subs, 1 sub, 2 subs altogether, 2 subscriptions, you are eligible for a code for Crunchyroll Mega Fan Premium, but only for new accounts. Yeah, and if you want more information, the link is right there. You guys, I will be right back. Thank you for sticking around through ads. I do appreciate it. It's a free way to support the stream. And Epoch, I'm so thankful. Thank you very much. Epoch is a teammate on Team Moco Loco. Please check out their content and hang out in their channel. I'll be back after this. Thank you so much.
Everybody grab it. Just do it. I don't care that there's stuff in it. I'm gonna take a shower later anyways. Come here. Dump it over my head. Ah! Oh my god, that's so cool.
Well, no one was.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Are you clearing my... Raz... I think Raz was just clearing my,
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, hun.
You know that you can fire.
I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? Is the question. And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. Oh no.
We're talking about you. Are you there? Hello?
Me versus the last person.
Ooh.
Yes, 9.40.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! So this is a game to you guys, huh? You think this is all just fun and games? There's people out here with reputations at stake as Stream Raiders partners. I need to see every single one of you out there with at least 6 units. I want to see everybody placing 69 units apiece in this battle. I want 420 units on this battlefield. Stat!
You heard what I said. I'm not saying it again.
See, subs get snapped.
Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Ooh, piece of candy.
Is courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my god!
What? What?
You complete me.
We hit
I
our
love you.
goal! Yeah!
You're taking the computer. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Oh my god! Thank you,
What's going on?
Anonymous! Someone just donated $200 to St. Jude. We're at $1,002. You guys get to smash me in the face with a whipped cream pie. Yay! Goal! Like
Buttspot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her.
I'm not sure if you don't quite realize what you're up against asking me to throw my coffee away. They'll be ripping it from my cold, dead, wrinkled, caffeinated hands.
I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. Such a nasty woman.
Please.
Yes.
That's right, get wrecked, cancer!
Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Clip this.
I found it. You guys want to know where it was? I'm a good detective. This is the problem. Thank you. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for staying when I take breaks. So I was like, where's the towel you were using earlier? Ooh, it looks like Livespace caught up. And she's like, well, I put it back in the bathroom because it was too small. And I was like, it's in the bathroom. I walk in there and sure enough, the little box is sitting there on the counter in the bathroom. Thanks for the lurk, Pukara. Any rate, at least I found it. Yeah, that was quite the adventure. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so good at finding things because they just don't, you know, they know they can just ask mom to help them find it. But I made her look for it with me. And she also did a pretty good job of kind of calming herself down and not crying while we were looking. I'm like, hey, I'm not just saying this because it's unpleasant to listen to. I mean, that is true. And makes it harder for me to find it. But when you're stressed and looking for something, you know, you're less likely, just really easy to like overlook it. Hey, Wolfie. How you doing? How's the little one? Just talking about stuff that, you know, you'll find out about eventually there, Wolfie. It's okay. You know, I was like, hey, I understand it's very frustrating when you can't find something that you need or want to use, but getting upset is not going to help. And it's even okay to be upset, but then you need to take a minute and calm down and stop, you know, once you've stopped sort of like panicking, you'll probably find it. Sleeping and you're good. That's good. How old is the little one now? I'm like afraid of the answer to this question because it just goes by so quickly. I feel like that was not even 3 weeks ago. He's going to be 3 months old. Oh my goodness. Hi, Danielle. That's crazy. How is that possible? Oh, wait. There we go. No. I love you the mostest. I hope you're good tonight, Karen. I hope you're having a good night, friend. 33 and 28. We're getting there with this. Do I finish it tonight? I do. If I'm going to keep doing these, I need better snips. Nips, nippers, snippers. These are not very good. My heart is so fart big for you. Looking into daycare, however, if it ends up being where you're basically working just to pay for... Yeah, totally. I was just talking about that earlier. Daycare takes up so much of people's income. It's like, why? That's one reason why I was thanking chat for allowing me to be able to do this. Because if I worked a job outside the house, we would have to have childcare, and it would probably take up like maybe even half of one of our incomes. Are you really? That's awesome. I want to do the lemur one with all of my spare time for new projects. Some of these are a little hard to like, there we go. That was a much better angle to like get the tool in there and cut it. Well, it happens, but I bet we lost a bunch of people from Epoch's raid, and that's okay. It's just the way that it is. Who did that? Is it you, Karen? Yeah, I got some like rough pieces. Rough edges. Yes, I know. Okay. All right. If Dueling Needles, thank you. I was so, I summoned you. Because I was like, I started thinking about you just now. Because I was like, oh, I want to do the, hi, Ms. Jinx. I want to do the lemur Diamond Dart kit. I have another Diamond Dart kit I already started, but it's huge. I love you, Puffles. It's so huge. Go for it. You're such an enabler. I gotta finish this first. Okay? You're my favorite kind of enabler. She's a helper. Hogan, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Because the Diamond Dart painting that you sent me is enormous. I love you. It's a joke. I'm not serious. You know I appreciate it. It was so sweet and so kind of you. I'm sorry if you're having a bad day, my dear. Trust me. I'm not at all serious. I'm so thankful. It's like I'm playfully poking at myself because I haven't touched that diamond painting in a while. It's unwieldy and I don't have a good, like, I need a bigger surface or something. Or maybe to clean up my desk. Big hugs to you, Puffles. You know I love you. So basically, look, everybody, Nitro's here. Don't between Ms. Jinx and Dueling Needles. Ms. Jinx don't clean desk, buy another desk. All the desks, none of the cleaning. I know, wait, so you posted something in chat about that. What the heck? Who do I need to virtually, of course, throat punch? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. So, I know that he would never expect me to do this, but I really try whenever I'm going to make a purchase. Oh! And I know somebody who has, like, affiliate links and the like. I really try to buy stuff using their links, right? So the problem with the throne thing is, I mean, I could make it a payout, I guess. I don't know, you guys. You don't have to, I don't know. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. I never want to give off the idea that I expect these things. Because I don't. You guys are so kind and generous. He had a bunch of different ones in there. And now I've lost the page I had that had his stuff. Wait, maybe... I found it! Yay! Because he actually has this. I hope he's not listening. He'd be mad at me. Ice cream sandwiches? All right, let's go, Nitro. You got any? I'll have one. He'd be mad at me. I don't care. Or maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he'd be like, that's pretty cool of her. I hope that's how he would react because I do this of my own volition. I do understand, however, sometimes feeling like, oh man, don't make it about me right now. But I asked him to pick this kit for me and he does a lot of Gundam. And so what happened? This crazy lady wouldn't accept that you were ignoring her for a reason and proceeds to start slapping you on the butt. Oh no, Puffles, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, no, we don't need to be here. We don't know how into this we're gonna get. That's an expensive pair of nippers. These would probably be leagues better than what I have now. Oh good, it actually populated this time. I put better nippers for like, you know, in case I want to do more Gundam. Not that I'm definitely going to do more Gundam or anything. Nope, not at all. Yeah. Dueling needles, he would not recommend them if they were garbage. The other thing I thought of was sanding sticks. Because definitely some of these could use some sanding, I think. The pieces in this kit. He has a lot of like, you know, he even divides it into like basics, intermediate, and advanced. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. I put put in the gift description of the sanding sticks. Totally not for Gundam, upside down smiley face. Look, I like putting things together. What can I say? I'm sorry, Puffles. That's not acceptable. And if you didn't retaliate with physical force, like Jean's Genie said, you should be very proud of yourself for exercising that level of self-control. And yeah, I don't know. I do not understand why some people seem to think that they have a right to touch another person without permission like that. I am curious whether or not rubbing alcohol would take some of that scuffing off. Or what do you use? Okay, he has high polymer, large plastic rubber erasers in here. What do you use the erasers for? And some of this is because some people like to paint their, they like to customize that. Some of them require painting, or not, maybe not require it, but could benefit from it, I guess, or whatever, that it's recommended. Oh my goodness, the pressure. How dare you all? How come you're making me log in? Oh my goodness, it's not populating. It's because it's from Newegg and they want to work with Amazon. I can't believe I slept in through the video earlier of The Rock in Johannesburg. I miss Dwayne down in Africa. Hi, Ian. How are you? All right. No, where did it go? Oh, and now the window disappeared. Oh my goodness. It's actually the exact same hub is $3 cheaper on Amazon, Miro. I believe it's the exact same one. That was a 9.5 out of 10 dad joke right there. can't do Gundam. Aw, I love you. You really didn't have to. Thank you. I said, I'm out of ports for the foot pedals. Ah! What's wrong with me? Why can't I just put USB hub for additional devices? I have to put, yeah, the throne stuff does jump scare you sometimes. All right. Are we done now? Can I stop? Thank you for bullying me into letting you love me. I do appreciate you guys very much. Gundams. Thank you. I might have this one done. I don't have another one to do. Now do I need to start picking out? The Hello Kitty one looked really cute. Oh, that's good. You guys ever watch that one judge? The guy who's like, I put 2 in there, didn't I? Oh my goodness, hang on. I had to think about what I was trying to type. I thought I put 2 in there. I did adjust the quantity. Oh, now can I not adjust the quantity anymore? Do I have to delete it? Do I have to yeet it and delete it? Here, before I do that, I should open up the page for it. Oh my gosh. Yes, I want to yes, confirm. I want to delete the item. I got the flickin' chickens showed up. Where did I put the bag? The flickin' chickens showed up, Julie. The kids immediately demanded to have one of their own. Caught in Providence. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I appreciate you, Dueling Needles. Thank you so much for grabbing those tools for Gundam. My new obsession. Oh, I enabled crowdfunding and it doesn't allow you to do that. Okay. Hey, Boss Bailey, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. How was your stream? Welcome in, raiders. I hope that you had a great stream, Boss Bailey. Thank you so much for raiding. I really appreciate it. All right. It should be there. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not doing anything else with that tonight. Thank you. What were you up to tonight? There's a YouTube channel. For what? Caught in Providence? Yeah. So there was a young woman who was in there because she had supposedly run a red light, but she was making a right turn on a red light from the right-hand lane. So she wasn't doing anything wrong, and she had waited very patiently there, but like she kind of gave him a little bit of attitude. He's like, "You've been here all night." And she was like, "Yep." And he goes, "Yep, huh?" And she's like, I mean, yes, Your Honor." Says, "Okay, thank you." And she was, you know, and then they looked at the video and he goes, "Oh, now I see why you were so frustrated. You had no apologize to this young woman. She shouldn't be here." It was pretty funny. He's very fair. I mean, there's a camera on him. Who knows how he behaves when there's not one on him. But it's nice to see an example of someone treating people in the legal system with some compassion, you know. You were playing Palia, very chill. Nice. We do have a raid video for you guys. I'm working on some Gundam tonight. This kit was handpicked for me by a fellow creative streamer who goes by the Jang. And I said that if we hit a certain charity goal, I would be willing to try Gundam building on stream, and that he would be allowed to pick which kit I did for the very first time. And I am enjoying it, and I've actually watched some of the show. This is the Heindree Sturm kit from The Witch from Mercury, and the show is pretty good. I'm no connoisseur. I'm no expert regarding these types of anime shows, but it's been fun watching it. And we actually happen to have a promo right now. If you subscribe to certain channels or gift subscriptions in certain channels, you get a 60-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium, the anime streaming service. I'm having a hard time getting these. There we go. Snips in there. Yeah, exactly what Miro just said. Do you have a link for a place where, and if, you know, if Epoch happens to be hanging around, we should have done that for Epoch as well, because I know sure he has that sort of stuff. Yeah, you have a sub badge. So you can just post away, Boss Bailey. Have I seen the one where the guy brought his son to court and was having a hearing for running a red light? And when the footage is played, the judge asks the son what he thinks, and the son answers that the dad ran another red light on the way to court. Hi, Naughty Gnome. Oh, no. Wow. Dang. Busted, dude. Especially with your child in the car. Like, I mean, it's hard because I'm not a driver, so there's part of me that's like, yeah, you have no room to, you know. Oh, wait. It's this side. Isn't it? No. And then we got to build a foot. Yeah, R.I.P. Bozo. Don't drive with your road scares you out of wanting to. They had to stop. Yeah, well, Nitro, I feel like unfortunately that bar is a little on the low side. They had to stop signs. They had stop signs for a few days because the road is used as a speedway. Oh my goodness. Took them away and you had 4 accidents just today. Gracious. That's crazy. Wait. Did I build part of this already and I just am not seeing it? No, here's this. C23. What is this? This is C32. Where's C23? Oh, okay. These are the last two. I was like, couldn't find it. I'm like, where is it? Oh, we have a raid video for you. Let me do that in a moment. If you guys haven't been here before, I'm 9.5, and I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. A very bold restaurant coworker gave me this nickname many years ago, and thankfully for said coworker, I have an excellent sense of humor, so the nickname stuck. Unlike the top half of my finger. R2D2's brother-in-law strikes again. Thank you, R2D2's brother-in-law. So speedy. Thank you. When that shows up, I should be able to... Is that everything off of this? This runner is empty. It's all done. No more pieces. I wonder, are these recyclable? Probably not. Let's run that raid video for you guys. It's so much fun. It's really cute. And it's also what I like to call a warning-tisement. It is an advertisement and warning label all wrapped into one. Yes, we are this fond of rubber chickens. I'm wearing a shirt. It's a rubber chicken thing. You wouldn't understand. And fart noises. Yes. Enjoy. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. Ah!
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? You're doing so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
Hey, thank you for that info, Blue Zuda, over on Livespace. So we're streaming to, recently Twitch lifted the restriction on multi-streaming. So we are streaming both on Livespace and the dials, yes. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I was wondering what that meant. I didn't know if it had anything to do with the materials. So, oh, you probably couldn't hear me responding to you just now about the dials, because Livespace is a little bit laggy. And I had responded to you in chat. But Blue Zuda, thank you very much for popping in on Livespace and offering that up, that the sprues can be recycled, but only in Japan. That's too bad. I wonder if there might be a program somewhere if somebody might collect them for recycling. But we are on Livespace and Twitch. I'm a Twitch partner, and we are part of the boosted program on Livespace. And yeah, I'm really excited for Livespace. I think it's going to be really cool. Twitch is definitely my content creation home. It's where I've sort of learned to become a streamer, what have you. But they're both great, and I really love, kind of the idea behind Livespace. Do you do a lot of Gundam, Blue Zuda? And if you're not following on Livespace, friends, we are very close to 100 followers on Livespace. The first dial corresponds to the month. X, Y, and Z are October, November, and December. Oh, right, because it would be hard to print 11, 12, and 10, 11, and 12 on there. I see. And then there's an arrow pointing to a 3, so is that... Oh, and there's a little 20 down in the corner, so is that 20... It says made in Japan 2023 on it, actually, because we're talking about this. Come on, camera. Last digit of the year. Right, yes. It's a 3. I think this set came out in this says, yeah, it's June. It was June of 2023. Have you done this particular kit? I am learning a lot of things, including that I need better nippers. These ones are awful. They were from something that we got maybe as a gift or I don't know what. I'm going to have some spots that I might want to try to go back in and sand. The 20 is the second to the last digit of the year the mold was created. Ah. You have not done this one yourself. Okay, so now... Oh my, we're like putting like legs on and stuff? Wait, what? We're like putting legs on it. Am I almost done? Nitro, thank you so much. Oh, no. You got to stay put right there. Nitro, thank you, friend. Thank you for 12 months. That's exactly a year. Here's to many more. I appreciate you. You know what, Nitro? You get a free hydrate. You recommend getting a single blade nipper, cleaner cuts. Okay. I tried putting both chats on Restream and it's not picking up the chat from Livespace, so I need to mention something to them. I don't know if that's on Livespace's end or Restream's. I did something wrong here, did I not? Let me look at the legs again. Yep. I sure as heck did. Yeah, this doesn't want to go in there very well. So I feel like that can't be right. But in the picture, I can see that these little guys right here are supposed to be... It's being difficult. There it goes. It just was... You just have to really force it in. Shove it in, shove it in. There we go. Now we're cooking with whatever fuel these things run on. Have you watched this show at all? I just bought some well, I didn't. That's what she said. I don't think you can buy it. Well, maybe you can buy a domain like that, Nitro 9.5. Honestly, it would probably be better just to have only Twitch chat on the screen for now. I would like to be able to get Livespace chat also on the screen. I don't know if they have... Oh, maybe just Stream Elements. It's really good, actually. Blues Dude, I don't know anything about that whole kind of corner of anime. When I was in high school, I watched Speed Racer and Sailor Moon, and a friend of mine in college, we watched we like binged one night, like a ton of episodes of Ranma 1/2, and I've seen some animes, and I like a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff, and it's like not at all about not liking it. I just haven't gotten really into it, right? And man, that prologue, that'll absolutely kick your butt emotionally. There's emotional damage. I mean, cue the sounder. I haven't. Revolutionary Girl Utena. No, I haven't seen that one. Is that another good one? The story's good though, and there's, funny moments in it too. I like that a lot of, yes, a lot of the stuff in these type of shows, there can be very serious moments, and there's also a lot of sort of like levity. Yeah, I did something backwards here, y'all. It's the hands. The hands were backwards. I'm like awfully close to finishing this all of a sudden, somehow. Wait, I'm wrong. Yeah, it is. Is it supposed to go like this? Yeah, I was right. I had it on there right in the first place. See, I should trust myself. Same writers. Okay, yeah. And so somebody just very generously purchased some new nippers because, I mean, just in case, because I'm probably not ever going to do any of this ever again, right? But I mean, just what if I did? What if I did like building this and thought it would be cool to do another one? All these people were like, well, it was nice knowing you, 9. Enjoy your Gundam phase. But it's an interesting story, and it's kind of a lesson about like, being an outsider and now I saw some stands. Is that typically how people display them, is on like the stands? It's done, question mark? How can I craft if I don't have the right tools? Okay. Those are good nippers. They'll serve you well. Do you watch people do Gundam and stuff like that on Twitch at all, Blue Zuda? I have a fellow content creator, a colleague, and we were on the same charity team, and I said, hey, if we hit this amount for charity, I will do, you can pick my first Gundam kit and I'll do one on stream. Yeah, you need the weapons. No, I know this part. I mean that this is all finished. This whole thing. I just didn't realize that I was that close to putting this part of it together. Yeah, we need E. Right here. Yeah, there's still a whole... The base robot is done. You watch people from time to time. He does a lot of Lego building and review content, but Gundam is kind of the thing he does more for himself. So it's cool. I used to build model cars when I was a kid. Looks really good as of now. Aren't there? Yes. Aren't there guns? Yes. There are weapons, of course. Have we seen a Gundam show? There's definitely weapons. It's so funny though, without spoiling it for people who haven't seen it yet. There's just some very satisfying moments of like bullies getting what's coming to them in Witch from Mercury. So even if you don't think of yourself as a specifically a Gundam fan or an anime fan, yes, fight all the bullies. Yes, absolutely. Anyways, Jang, the Jang on Twitch, Jang picked this kit out for me, and he's got a few builds that he's done. These nippers that I'm using right now are garbage, but they're getting the job done. I bet my husband has better ones at the shop. I just keep forgetting to ask him. And it's fine, because whatever he has at the shop, I don't want to take from him. I see DJ1234. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, honey. Oh, did you finish that? Oh, it looks so good. Can I show them? Because, you know, that was a gift. I believe, maybe. From the throne that you got for your birthday. Look at. You did it all by yourself. No help whatsoever. A little bit of help on the first one, right? Here, can I put the tea on? What thing? That chat? Yeah, very cute, very shiny. Because it just is. Can I see the hardware? What is that noise? Oh, Finny Buddy, it's not gonna come out. It's rock solid, Holmes. I'm sorry. Where's the hole? Why is it covered up? You gotta move them out of the way, or else I can't put this in there. Yeah, I know, but I can't put this through to make it into a keychain unless I move them. I understand. I know what you're saying. They didn't leave you enough room to put all the jewels on. See, this is where you're supposed to put the chain through. So the design wasn't precise enough, but that's okay. Oh no. Oh my. All right, we're gonna need to do we're taking a little bit of a side trip here, chat. What's up, Travel the World? How are you? You did such a good job. It's so sparkly. I believe this was a gift from the throne. Thank you to whoever bought this. I'm struggling to remember right now. I'll have to look at it. She just had her 7th birthday. I kinda can't believe she's 7. There we go. I got it through there for you. Okay. And then we put this on here. Do you have a favorite anime show, Blue Zuda? Here you go. I mean, you know. Do you know where the rest of the flickin' chickens are? And why do you smell like pickles? Why does that smell like pickle juice? Stop it. No. Is that a pickle? Oh, that's not a flickin' chicken. You're dripping pickle juice in my office. Get out.
Oh no, there's one drop of
Get
pickle
out
juice.
right now. No food or drinks in kids' hands in my office. I love him so much. He knows better than that. Little stinker. I love him. He's the one who's supposed to know better. Did I already cut out 25 and 24 and that's why I'm confused? Yes. And I need 21 was like, what am I looking for right now? A show, not really, but you've been into Genshin Impact. Oh, okay, cool. I don't really know a whole lot about that one. Mostly, I crochet on stream. 9.5, The Search for Sanity. It's a never-ending saga. Oh, now you want another one of my... You want all my supplies. Why do you guys want all my supplies? Why do you have to be so cute? Why? You have to have the key to my heart. Oh. No, that's okay. Let me get it. I don't think cake down there because I don't want to somehow roll over your fingers. Here you go, baby. You want the little organza bag? Are you gonna give that away as a gift too? You are so nice. Oh, my heart. She is such a sweetie. We do have ads on Twitch. In about 3 minutes, we have a 3-minute block of ads, just so you know. A heads up in case you want to take the opportunity to walk away, to stretch, to get up, to go take care of yourself, etc. Okay, so this and this, and you take this guy and you put it oh, I have a piece of plastic hanging off of this to trim off. Dope. It's a good thing you don't have your lasers yet, robot. Good night, Danielle. Everyone say night-night, exclamation point night-night over there on Twitch too. Danielle, we love you. Oh man, bitrate is all over the place. Stream look okay? Twitchlings. Abracadabra, boom! Weird. It says the bitrate is like all over the place. Why are you so aggressive right now? She's my child. She's just having fun. It's a neon color? Oh, cool. All right. There's one weapon. E2, 28, and 27. So they don't come with stands. Do people typically display them on stands, though? I didn't think of this. I just got excited and went ahead and bought the thing. Twitch is on point for now. Okay, good. POV, your mom does Gundam. POV, your mom is a Gundam streamer. Oh, wait. Did I do this upside down? Mayhaps. All right, well, look at the thing, 9. Maybe if you looked at it first before you tried putting it on there, you would know what you were doing. Is there more than one of these? Did I grab the wrong one? Nope. I swear it looks backwards. Oh, I had it backwards, literally facing the wrong direction. Oh, 9. Sure, for sure. I don't know. Some kits do come. You can buy action bases, which are stands, yes. And I think Jang had some of that stuff in his Amazon stuff. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with myself that I did this part fairly well, but like, yeah, there's little pieces that could stand to be sanded. And then this goes like so. There will be a gap, it says. Okay, so they're letting you know it's not going to fit like super closely on there. Okay. And then you okay? What are you doing? Mira's still awake. You forgot to shut down the bot. You did a quick reboot. I miss my little buddy when he's gone, Kmart. I don't know why I read that like that. Also, off-brand ones that are cheaper if you just want them elevated. Can you have a what? Yes. Thank you for asking first, if that was okay. Oh, this goes here. Turn the part. Oh, this goes back here. Oh, yeah. Everybody's getting wrecked by this robot. You're all going down. Ooh, 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 ayo. What? It's an over-the-shoulder cannon. Oh, so it goes like that. Oh, thank you. This is fine. It's totally fine. Everything is fine. Kmart. Do you stream over here, Blue Zuda, on Live Space? Do you stream on Live Space? Have you ever streamed this sort of thing? If you do stream, just out of curiosity, and you're not being impolite if you answer yes or talk about your content creation. I know some people are worried about stepping on toes and etiquette, but if the streamer asks you directly, you know, that's like very different from just announcing it yourself without being invited to talk about it. And also, when you have a level of familiarity with one another, it's different, you know, and it's hard because we're very loose about it in Makers and Crafting on Twitch. Sometimes I think that might send some people mixed messages, though. All right. There's that. You do not stream. You did try streaming Gunpla builds some time ago. So a lot of people doing creative over here. I'd like to see more of it. And I think we will get more of it over on Live Space. There's plenty of people on Twitch doing it. And it's been awesome. Well, like Kmart, we've known you for forever. So like if you come in, you're talking about, you know, stream stuff. I don't know. I don't mind if new people do it either, as long as it's done respectfully and it's not like announcing that they're leaving to stream. That's extremely rude. And even outside of the rudeness of it, I get very anxious that the person is asking me to raid them, which is, you know, that's my own thing to deal with. I should just realize that that's how humans are, but I feel like responsible for helping people, and I get upset with myself if I had a plan to raid out elsewhere. And then I have to decide, oh, you know, do I just ignore this person? Obviously kind of really wishing that I would raid them. And really, I shouldn't have to worry about that. There's a way to let people know that someone else is streaming and you think they should raid them. And that's that you should... Why not raid me, Strammer? I did raid you. Yesterday. Strammer. And I'm glad. And happy affiliate anniversary. It didn't gel with you. Hey, but you tried it. And I've said that to people. Like, if you try streaming and you find that it's not really for you, there is nothing wrong with recognizing that fact as well. And you shouldn't feel bad about saying to yourself, yeah, I tried that and I didn't care for it. I just prefer to watch people. You know, that's an okay conclusion to come to for sure. If what? Where does this thing go? Oh, it goes here. I'm like, what now? Oh, and you make 2 of these, so I gotta make that again. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with really treating it as something very casual. And I think it is helpful if mods have streamed, but it's not necessary. I happen to know one moderator who's very good at their job, who says they've never streamed, but there used to be a game that would come up when you shouted them out. Maybe they tried it once and found it wasn't for them either. Who knows? Maybe it will just remain a mystery. Really? Because for a little while there, that's not what Twitch said. All right, now there's this thing. Whatever it is. Because I haven't gotten this far in the show. I've watched, like, I think this suit doesn't show up till maybe episode 3 or 4. I've watched the prologue and the first 2 or 3 episodes. It doesn't say anything. It was a driving game, if I'm not mistaken. The piece you're building is a mobility booster. It allows the robot to move around better in zero gravity. Okay, I put that part on, and then this goes... back here like this. Ramona from the other room. I just farted. What was that? Oh. Oh, that's awesome. That's a really good idea. Okay. E22. I'm gonna have to watch the rest of this show. I'm sure Crunchyroll has an app for phones, right? Since I went ahead and did the thing. E22. Oh, it doesn't appear till season 2. Well, I better hurry up. Blue Zuda says this doesn't appear until... Husband says Crunchyroll has an app. Okay, thanks, Cat. Tell Cat, Mr. Cat Yoy, that I said thank you. E22 and E19. These go like this. Apply stickers before assembling, but for why? Is he her boyfriend? No, he's her husband. Am I somebody's boyfriend? Yeah. Yeah, he's your daddy. Gross, she says. She says, gross. Mass-produced version that is sold by Grassley Defense Systems, one of the 3 major companies of the Benerit Group. Yeah. Okay, I hate the sticker. It's okay. It's fine. This is fine. No, 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 no. Oh, stickers, why? Maybe there is a reason why they tell you to put these on before you do it. Before you put it together. Yep, there is. There is a reason. They were right. It's fine. This is a thin piece of plastic. I don't want to break it. There we go. So this is going to be a lot easier to apply right here. Yeah. This is HGWFM Heindree Sturm. It was somewhat recently released. Hi, Robin. How are you? Welcome in. We are streaming both to Livespace and Twitch. If I start talking to somebody who's not on the screen on Livespace, I'm multi-streaming, just so you know. But we're happy to have you over on Livespace. Thank you for joining us. And Blues Duda, thank you for following over there, as well as you, Robin. 2 more people just have followed, so we're like definitely less than 20. I don't remember the exact number. It'll make more sense as you go into the show. Yeah. Well, right, and those are, I mean, there are people in that Benneret group who are definitely not friendly to the main character. The heroine, if you will. Becomes pretty obvious fairly quickly. And then there's these. Okay, and E2. Hello, Dixie Kerosene. How are you? Nice to see you. Strum. How come it says Sturm? I mean, I'm no expert, but if that is how it's pronounced, that's interesting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ayo. Thanks, Conan. Nitro. More of a being of pure horror? No. You do cause chaos as well. No, it's all good. I was just like fairly certain. If there's one thing I have a good memory for, it's like titles of things, words, etc. We play a word game when we're on Twitch called Words on Stream, and I'm not even all that good at it compared to some people. But I can usually get the longest word pretty quickly. All good. What was I just looking for? See?
I be one-eye mooty.
Ooh.
You forget what that does? Mm-hmm. Came apart. Thank you for the cheer. Unfortunately, if there are any people out here who would like to abuse TTS on Twitch, it's not working for some reason. Stream Elements is being finicky. As a horror erotica novelist, you approve of and appreciate this form of being. Carry on, chaotic horror being. I used that voice with my drama students, and they were like, I was like, yes. Oh, what now? Do you... I think you might be speaking Nitro's language, Dixie. Oh, thank you. Like I said, so here, I'll show you. This is the kind of stuff I usually do. So I'm certainly familiar with... Woo! Robot. No! I'm certainly familiar with, like, you know, intricate, precise... handiwork, if you will. Yeah, thank you for joining us on Livespace, Robin. I appreciate it. And did used to do, you know, like model cars and junk, and a lot of those have like little tiny fiddly stickers and stuff. But that was a long time ago, and I'm getting older. My eyesight is not anywhere near as good as it was back then. I'm actually thinking this has got me thinking it might be time for progressive. I don't even want to say it out loud. It's okay. I mean, a lot of things about getting older I don't mind at all, honestly, but that's not one that I'm looking forward to because they're expensive. Current whip isn't available to the public yet, but you take beta readers once in a while. Love getting feedback through the process, so that's so cool. I mean, Dixie, it doesn't, because now I just feel badly for you. If it makes me feel better, you're 34 and wear progressive trifocals. It's all right. No, I do. I hear you. That's something that, like, eyesight and how good it is, not necessarily dependent upon age either. So, okay, we need E to 26 and 23. But yeah, we do a lot of fiber art stuff, typically on the channels when I'm broadcasting, and I've been doing that stuff since I was 7. And this one right here. Okay. This goes here. And this goes on the front with the little slot pointing upwards. And this goes on the right arm, it says. Wow, this robot is really just gonna go to town. Everybody's gonna regret messing with this robot. I mean, they're saying the robot's right arm, not my right when I'm looking at it, right? Attachable to the left hand as well, it says. That's the best description of a hug ever. It turns out you have astigmatism. Yes, myself as well. You found that out from a meme followed up by further research. Should probably tell a doctor. Should also probably bring up your hearing going away. The fact you haven't been able to feel or flex your right toe for like a year now. The weird lump below your ribs. Oh my God. Nitro, please go to the doctor. Your body is a temple, ancient and crumbling in terrible disrepair. Make sure you take good care of yourself. I don't just say that. Johnny? My husband was home. Ooh, I don't want to mess this up because it's like this clear plastic. Do I wait? Oh, it came off. There we go. It's hard to get these in here. Oh, wait. Oh, that actually came off. Okay, I was worried. Oh, yeah. Not much sticking off of it at all. You are 20. Your body is still under warranty. Why is it falling apart faster than your mental health existence as pain? I mean... Okay. Now we need SB13. Oh, that's this. What's this other part? Oh, that's what's already sticking off the back? Maybe? And then this goes in here. Oh, and then you can be like, that's right. I have so many weapons. Come at me, bruh. You really gonna mess with me? I got so many weapons. Ooh, 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 ayo. Right, like a lightsaber, yeah. Oh, this can move. And you can like put this. Oh, cool. All right. So you can put this back in here if you want. It could be sticking right off the tap there. Oh, no, it can't. That's right. Because you take this off. Gotta take this off if you want to get rid of this. No, not there. This goes here. You turn that around, put it right in there like that. And then you can you extend this arm to hold that? How can you hold that? Like this. Oh yeah, you're really going down now, guys. Yeah. Everybody brace yourselves, because now I'm really holding on to my gun. I really mean business now. And then their opponent will make some kind of noise like this. The noises in anime are the best. I know a lot of anime fans don't like dubbed versions, but if anyone ever asks me to do voices for a dub, I'd be like, in a heartbeat. How many do you need? Hi, Pammy. How are you? It feels like some characters are way more of that than others. Thanks for coming in. Oh, thank you for following, Pammy. We're getting closer and closer to 100 followers on Livespace. Thank you for that. I am multi-streaming, Pammy, to Twitch and Livespace. So if you're on Livespace, feel free to come follow us on Twitch if you'd like. We just hit 7,000 followers over on Twitch not that long ago, which is pretty awesome. I think my middle kiddo would enjoy this. He loves this kind of stuff. The eldest actually is he has his moments where he gets into it from time to time still, but he used to be more into stuff like Lego and building models and all that. You're chicken-tastic. Clucktastic. Oh, we want to get rid of this little piece over here, don't we? Uh-oh, did I cut it off? Which piece is this? Oh, I see. No, I did. Okay. This is part of the sprue. It's not something important. I was worried for a second that there was like a little tiny ball joint right there that I messed up. This is the first time I'm doing one of these. And it's been really fun, but it's also totally new to me, so... Look into 30-minute missions. Okay. Is it a show? Oh, wait. Your chick finally hatched. Yes, it did. You have a new sub badge on Twitch. Congratulations. Thank you guys also for getting us so far with the hype challenge. So far, we have till the 17th. Oh, it's a series of super customizable robots that build like Gunpla but are meant to be assembled and reassembled in a lot of different ways. Do you mean like maybe for my kiddo? Because I also really love the Lego Creator 3-in-1s for that same reason, because they can take them apart and put them back together as different things, which is really cool. You get a lot of value out of those for sure. Oh, that's what those are for. The little notches on the sides of these, like cuffs, basically. Also has Chimkin in next badge. Yes. I might need to get more sub badges. You can mix and match parts from any robot onto the arms, from a 30-minute missions robot at the shoulders onto your Heindree here. Universal joint design and peg systems for the armor. Ah. That's very cool. Hold it here while you move. Oh, look at that. Oh. Came off. I must not have had that part snapped in securely. There we go. Yeah, and you got to hold it here while you're moving this so it doesn't come pulling off. This is like a shield. For explanatory purposes, some images have been omitted. Y'all, I think we're done. This is way cool. I had so much fun doing this, honestly. Yep, all the pieces are off of all of the... You called them sprues, and that's what I was calling them before, and then I've heard people call them runners. Blue Zuda. Compatible with normal Gunpla too. You could swap the arms from a 30-minute missions robot at the shoulders onto this... Oh, onto this particular... Oh, I see. That was super fun and not at all difficult. If any of you have ever thought about doing this, go for it. It's not hard. There's lots of kits like this that are at like more of a beginner level. Oh, thank you. Well, I mean, again, I have a lot of practice with fiddly stuff. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. And now I need to finish the show. Woo! No, don't go falling over and have all your stuff fly off. Yeah, I would recommend if you're going to do these, get yourself a decent pair of nippers. These nippers were subpar. You know, you live and you learn. And the sanding for if you do have little bits that are sticking off. Oh, thank you. It was really enjoyable, honestly. And I would totally consider doing more of it. And I also used to do like sculpting and ceramics. Like, yeah, these nippers were terrible. And my husband even said, he's like, oh, these are terrible quality nippers when we got them. But this was super fun. I really enjoyed it. And again, huge shout out and thank you to Jang, because I know that he actually put some thought into this and didn't just, you know, close his eyes and point. He thought about what would maybe kind of probably be like a fun build and like challenging enough, but not too hard. He did make an evil gesture. When he found out that he was going to get to pick one for me. It's pretty funny. I'm going to take a little break and go to the bathroom and refill my water. I'll be back after a little bit and maybe work on the crochet Hello Kitty doll. Because I just on a whim looked up crochet Gundam. And found a pattern for a, I believe this is based on a real set that you can put together. So it'd be fun to work on this for a little bit, maybe. I'll be back after a little bit.
Everybody grab it. Just do it. I don't care that there's stuff in it. I'm gonna take a shower later anyways. Come here. Dump it over my head. Ah! Oh my god, that's so cool.
No one was.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Are you clearing my... Raz... I think Raz was just clearing my,
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, hun. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? Is the question. And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. Oh no.
We're talking about you. Are you there? Hello?
Me versus the last person.
Yes, 9.40.
Yeah, get! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Woo!
So this is a game to you guys, huh? You think this is all just fun and games? There's people out here with reputations at stake as Stream Raiders partners. I need to see every single one of you out there with at least 6 units. I want to see everybody placing 69 units apiece in this battle. I want 420 units on this battlefield. Stat! You heard what I said. I'm not saying it again.
See, subs get snapped.
Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Ooh, piece of candy.
Is courtesy of our $500 milestone. Oh my god!
What? What?
You complete me.
We hit
I
our
love you.
goal! Yeah!
You're taking the computer. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Oh my god! Thank you,
What's going on?
Anonymous. Someone just donated $200 to St. Jude. We're at $1,002. You guys get to smash me in the face with a whipped cream pie. Yay! Goal! Like
Buttspot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her.
I'm not sure if you don't quite realize what you're up against asking me to throw my coffee away. They'll be ripping it from my cold, dead, wrinkled, caffeinated hands.
I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. Such a nasty woman.
Please.
Ooh.
I have it on backwards! I have it on backwards!
Yes.
That's That's right! Get wrecked, Cancer!
Wait. Oh my gosh, okay.
Clip this.
Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. That was perfect. That was perfect. Right at the end. Next order of business.
Home from work and ready to stab some duders! Yeah, teal appeal! Oh! Get hyped! To stab some duders. Yeah! Yes! No.
Okay, bye, 9.
Tuna! What? Like you wouldn't do the same thing, Tuna! Okay?
He's resin.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Help me! Tell me you wouldn't do the same thing. There's a rift to go! Hell yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come here, little White Wolf. Come here, White Wolf. I got a tree. Yes. Yes. Okay. And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh. Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No. Nobody expects the land boat. Chaos.
I am 9.5 and I'm called that because I'm that close to perfect. I'm tying knots without looking. What? That's what everyone thinks. It's actually because I'm missing half a digit.
Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Hi, welcome to my channel.
Mom, can you touch this?
I'm sorry, I'm woefully, no, I haven't, woefully undereducated. Oh my god, she just smeared her hand that has like pumpkin pie filling all over my face.
break your stream. She says, I break your stream. It's you, you're a witch, dude. Fully chaotic evil. Alright. Lego explosion. Nothing unusual. Everything is fine. This is fine. Not distracting at all. Alright. You ready? Maybe we don't need this to be such a large piece of tape.
Look at all those units, Ramona. So many units. Every one of you is a unit. Okay. Start battle.
Mommy, you're not a unit.
Please clip that. Please clip that.
I made myself a cup of tea. Oh no, I left my phone upstairs. I break your stream is like 2019, Cat. That's like Thanksgiving of 2019. That's like 4 years ago. So she's like 3 in that clip. Allie K, how are you? It's tea. It's herbal tea. Don't get worked up. Don't any of you get worked up. Don't you come at me. Are you out of points? And so you're, yeah. And so you're trying to ooh woo, ayo in the chat without even using. All right, who's gonna front Conan and redeem uwu axe body spray bird call? Who's got points for axe? Thank you, Cat.
Ayo.
Cat's got you covered, Conan. That's also incidentally available for 169 bits. Or wait, is that which one? Woo you a Merry Christmas. Is that 269? I should know my own bit redeems. I need to update this command too. As well as the timer. Yeah. 269 is ooh woo you a Merry Christmas. And then 669 is Mochi Gate. And there will be no channel points for that. You gotta pony up. It was very embarrassing, chat.
Ooh, ayo.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, did you put that? You didn't put that. You did a remind. I'll see that and I'll remember. I should be able to remember. Okay, copy that. You were here for the real, yeah. Yes. It's because I let it sit. It was sitting here on my desk while I was eating my sushi. That's why. Anyway. I see. I'm not even gonna say that out loud because I know you're not trying. You're not waiting to, well, maybe you are, to see if you can get me to say that. But if I do, it will be used against me. And so I love you, Kat, but I'm not saying that out loud. All right, so we made the arms. We finished the skirt. This says to use felt to add details to the skirt. This helmet is too big for the head. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I stuffed this tail inside of the doll unintentionally. What is it stuck on? Gracious. That was really stuffed in there. Oh, get out of here, lemur diamond painting that I really want to start right now. Not today, Satan. Oh. Crud. I don't want a pin. I don't want a pin. Am I just a brat? Does anyone else hate pinning pieces together? Am I just bratty? Well, I wasn't. But she sure seems to think so now, doesn't she? Well, I wasn't into a lot of the like more kind of like, you know, typically girly stuff as a kid. I did love Sanrio. And I liked strawberry shortcake for a bit there when I was a kid. I think it's because I liked the art style as opposed to necessarily wanting to like pretend to be strawberry shortcake. Okay, I think I can take this out and this out. Yeah, I loved crocheting the chickens, but I was getting kind of tired of chickens. Sacrilege, I know. But like, even if we have a good reason to like, you know, we're doing a craft fair or something, most of us that craft do not want to make the same stuff endlessly, right? Now, do I love bashing out simple, easy projects? Good night, Nitro. Sleep well, friend. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you butthead. On your way out the door, too. You're like, I can't hear you. I'm already in bed. You thought... It's herbal tea, so I'm allowed to drink this for the hydrate. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for your resub earlier, Nitro. I do. I very much appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Did that Lego stuff get put away? Thank you for helping, honey. Finny, my phone is upstairs in the kitchen. Can you bring it to me? Yes. Oh, you also want more time on your phone. What's in it for me? Bring it. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. They're even between their generation and mine, their world is so different from the one that I grew up in. It's hard sometimes to think about. You know what? But they just found something fun that they're doing together. Playing a game together. So there's that. I hate to admit it, but this looks a lot better than the pieces usually look when I sew them together. There is some new stuff in Magic the Gathering. There's some new cards that are Jurassic Park themed. So there's like dinosaur cards. And Finn got a bunch of them and actually played in our tournament last night. Until unfortunately somebody was upset that they had lost and decided they were just not going to play anymore because it meant they weren't going to win the whole thing. There are some players, some Magic players that are kind of big babies about everything. Just like any other sport or game, really. I know. Well, and they were like, oh, I really got to go. I got to get up in the morning. It's like, well, but what would you have done, you know, if you had won? But he wasn't supposed to get to play anyways. They had an odd number of people, so they let him play, which is kind of cool. Fun for him. And he does pretty well, especially for a kid and someone who hasn't played as long as a lot of these other players. It's a complicated game. Oh, no. Maybe I could needle felt right here. The legs look better down here, but where the skirt is attached looks better up here, and I meant for her to be facing the other way. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we can't help it. You mess up on a cross-stitch piece for your mom because the colors were so close together. And even someone who is experienced and had the pen couldn't find the mistake, but you knew where it was. Yeah. I mean, again, so if you recognize that and you're willing to, like, let that go, that's a good thing. But I know what you mean. You're still always going to know where that was. Uno Raptormon, welcome in. Hello, readers. How are you? Hey, Timmy. How's it going? How's everybody doing? How was your stream, Uno Raptormon? I hope it was good. What were you up to tonight? Or this time zone? I don't know if it's night for you. I did. I can show it to you. Oh, that's so awesome. Good for you. That's a long stream. If you need to read and run and go take care of yourself, I totally understand. We do have a read video for you guys. And also, if you have any socials you want to post to chat, let us know and we can get you a link permit. Uno Raptormon, ask for a permit first, please, so you don't get bopped by the bot. But that's really awesome. And I'm sure it's no coincidence that you're doing it on the weekend of Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. If you or your family members have served, thank you for your service. I have family members who have served. And an uncle who served in Korea and Vietnam. And my dad did not go overseas to Vietnam, but he was in the Air Force during Vietnam. He worked on planes as a mechanic. And we're not super close. But he had interesting things to say about it. Your grandpa was a Vietnam vet. Your dad was a Desert Storm vet. We have lots of friends of this community who are vets. And they do not receive anywhere near the support that they should from the sources that should be doing it. I mean, probably that differs locally, geographically, or whatever, regionally, a little bit. But it's cool that there's organizations like Stack Up out there. And Stack Up uses gaming as a way to help people who are vets who are having mental health crises, issues. Pretty awesome. It's a pretty cool organization. I think it's awesome that you were fundraising for them. I hope it went well. Thank you very much for picking us for your raid target afterwards. I appreciate that. We have a little fun raid video for you guys. If you want to take a peek at that. What did you do on the stream? Did you do a lot of stuff? Was it mostly gaming? Call to Arms live event this year. I didn't hear about that one. We do have friends that have fundraised for Stack Up. Mostly did gaming. Cool. Do you have a game you're really into right now, Uno Raptormon? Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Please enjoy this raid video courtesy of our awesome friend, Jonathan X. Ruth, who put this together to, you know, maybe give you a little bit of an idea of how much we like fart noises and rubber chickens around here. I might be wearing a shirt that has to do with rubber chicken. It's a rubber chicken thing. You wouldn't understand. Maybe you'll understand after this.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling.
You have no clothes on. No.
Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody. Ah!
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? You're doing so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
So earlier, I finished building my first Gundam ever. Hey, thank you for the follow, Uniraptormon. I appreciate that. And Mr. Maze 370, thank you for coming in. And Tweety Verde 777, hello, welcome. Oh, thank you, Miss.
Hey,
No, Cat. Do not. Ooh, we have new guests, Cat Yoy. Don't show them the Axe Body Spray Bird call button. God forbid they should all follow the channel to receive 300 Twitch channel points, which would put them that much closer to being able to use that noise. Kat, did Conan put you up to this? See? Fart noises. So I finished this today. It's the first Gundam I've ever built. It was really fun. I enjoyed it very much. Our awesome friend, the Jang, made this made a recommendation for me for my very first kit, Hi Mars, ever, to do this one, which is this kit right here. It is HG, and it's The Witch from Mercury is the show it comes from. Heindree Sturm. And this is a 2023 kit, so it's not not been out for terribly long. And it was fun. I super enjoyed it. I am totally gonna do more of them. I liked it. I might start watching a bunch of the shows. I've been watching this show. We actually have a promotion right now with Crunchyroll. So if you subscribe to the channel yourself, it can't be your recurring sub announcement, unfortunately. But if you're a new subscriber to the channel or you gift a sub, you do that twice. In any channel, you don't have to do both of them here. You could do one here and one somewhere else that they're participating. Between now and November 30th, you can claim a code for a 60-day free trial of Crunchyroll Mega Fan Premium. Get your hands on some quality anime. Yeah, the helmet's a little too big.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me right
Cat's
now.
like, you still like me, right?
Like me.
Chimera has this promotion too, so you should just go over there. And real quick, drop a couple of gift subs on her channel. How was the rest of your stream last night, my dear? Or not? Shut up. Get supported, nerd. Things are a little quieter on the live space side, Miro. If somebody says something over there, I'm trying to keep an eye out. Would you please give me a heads up if I don't seem to have noticed it, since I don't have a way to look at Hi, sweetheart. Oh, wait, I did. I popped it out. It's over here. Okay, I got it. I got it. Now I just need my pattern. Kat, I love you. You know this. I love you. I think the world of you. You're a fabulous friend of the channel. Was that ripped because I didn't tell you why I like you? It's the smallest violin in the world. Are we just sewing these on here flat? Yeah. Your husband is laughing? Oh no. That's Maggie. She's happy that John is home. Because Tiny Violin lives in this house. And now the puppy's doing it too. He encourages this. He encourages this behavior. He's up there howling at them.
Okay.
He's like, "Arr." And now Ramona's doing it too. No, I am glad that you're here. Are the kidlets asleep? Are you getting some quiet time? Mine are all. We are all such night owls, and I can tell they're like not even close to being ready for bed. Popo got really big. He is big, especially compared to like how small he was when we first got him. He was teeny. What are you doing, Chimera? Crud. Doesn't want to. I want it to go. Did a bunch of drawings. The Banshee Poke Fusion went from big curse to creepy cute and finished the Shooky crochet. Okay, I'm gonna admit it. I don't know what Shooky is. Shooky's BTS thing. BTS thing. I don't know what that is. Crocheting the koala now from the BT21 characters. Ah, I did know what it was, kind of. You didn't do the 1-minute sketches at the end of the stream. Oh, no. Is that something you'd feel comfortable starting with next time? Shooky is the little nugget turd-looking one. You just... Maybe sewing on the helmet was not a good idea. It doesn't look any... Here's one thing I wonder is, do I sew down the skirt because this acrylic yarn is wanting to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a falafel ball. This is why we're friends. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sew the skirt down a little bit because it's like not quite. You know what I mean? Maybe just the corners. Come on. I'm telling you, I want some of those long needles like that chick has. Chimera. The one that's always doing all the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Well, I could have if I didn't sew it on. What do you mean? What are you? No. At least not tonight. Don't bully me.
Just do
Chimera, because you're here, I'm going to do this for you for free. But only for you. I told everybody they couldn't have this for free. But you should see it at least once. It was really good. Yeah, laugh it up, cat. Why don't you go live and eat a mochi on stream, cat? That's been sitting on your desk. That was my bad. See, I let the mochi sit out for too long. Maybe I will. Do it, you won't. Will too. I believe you. It's okay. You're relaxing with your hubs. Lifespace struggling with the video feed. Maybe I should knock it off. There's nobody talking over there right now. Which is fine. There's a few viewers, I think, and I don't want to offend anybody over there. If you're watching me on Livespace, I appreciate it. Sometimes people are quiet. They don't feel like talking. Since I ate the mochi on stream, does that make it an emochi? I see what you did there, Timmy. All right, I am gonna cut this off right there. I actually want to do an experiment too. Okay, I'm gonna end stream quickly and then pop right back on Twitch. Thank you for watching on Livespace. I appreciate you. Sounds like we're having issues with the video feed, so we're gonna go ahead and end the stream on Livespace. You can catch me on Livespace periodically, but on Twitch almost every day. Thanks for hanging out, and if you haven't yet, you could hit that follow and then you'll know when I'm live over here on Livespace. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Twitchlings, don't go anywhere. I'm just going to switch profiles real quick.